Welcome back to iFIBER 1's Inside Look at the Moses Lake Springfest. I'm Kody Johnson, and covering Springfest makes you hungry. It's time to get an inside look at some of this food. Okay, we're sampling food out here. I'm here with Ryan. And Ryan, you said you just had some of the Sonnenberg sausage.
Good sausage. It's very good sausage. I would say best in town, for sure. The salt just really sinks into the sausage and gives it that flavor. It's really good. Really good.
You been to Springfest before?
Oh yeah, I've lived here my whole life, so.
Okay. Now it seems to me over time the food just gets better and better every year. Is that what you've seen?
Yeah. Well, I actually just tried this year, and my favorite. They got some good nachos over here, but this beats it. This tops it off. Yeah.
What else have you tried of the food here?
Funnel cakes. Woo! Funnel cakes, man. Funnel cakes.
All right, so what are you off to do next? I noticed you got some friends. What kind of trouble are you guys stirring up for the rest of the day?
We're going to go pick up some chicks, you know.
Sometimes that'll happen at Springfest.
Just playing.
I know you better check with Mom and Dad on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with Sarah at Sonnenberg's Italian Sausage. And Sarah, we just got done talking with a bunch of young men who tried your sausage.
Okay.
And they said, hands down, this is probably some of the best food here at the entire Springfest. Do you get those compliments?
We do hear that from time to time, yes.
Well, tell me about your sausage.
It's a New York-style Italian sausage. We serve it with grilled onions, tomatoes, and green peppers on a hoagie roll. We buy it from Sonnenberg's in Spokane. It's the oldest meat market in Spokane. They've been doing it for over 100 years.
That's a long time to get it just right.
Absolutely.
This is probably the worst time to do an interview during kind of a rush here. And as Sarah's cooking and running the cash register, and you said you're either on grill duty or baby duty.
That's correct. Either booth duty or baby duty at all times.
For people who have never tried your sausage, how would you describe it?
It's a classic Italian sausage. It's got a little bit of spice to it. It's a little sweet. It's a little hot. It's got some fennel in it. It's got a very good flavor.
I tried a sample of it. It's almost you could serve it with dinner or breakfast. I mean, it's got that flavor that would go. You can eat it anytime during the day.
Absolutely. We actually do at some of the events where we were open a little bit earlier, we do a breakfast burrito with it. We chop it up and put it in a burrito with eggs and salsa and cheese and all that good stuff.
I thought I was coming up with a good idea for you, but you've been there.
Been there, done that, yes. We do breakfast burritos.
All right. Oh, it smells so good. When you get out here to Springfest and talk to Sarah and her family, just superb. If sausage isn't your thing, how about some barbecue? I caught up with an award-winning chef. He has more time invested in a single pulled pork sandwich than most of us spend doing our taxes. Well, how's Springfest going for you so far?
Good, especially today. It's been a really good day. Good weather, good crowd. We've been real busy. Just slowed down a little bit here between lunch and dinner. We'll pick up again shortly, and it's been great.
Now, how much meat did you bring up for the Springfest this year?
Roughly 400 pounds.
Is that about typical for an event like this?
Yeah. I brought a little bit extra because every year I end up having to drive back near Kennewick to pick up more product on Sunday mornings. So trying to avoid that this year. We brought a lot, so hopefully we'll make it.
Now, how many years have you been part of Springfest here in Moses Lake?
I think this is our 6th year.
You don't just travel around to festivals. You actually enter barbecue contests, don't you?
Yeah, we do a couple of contests every year. We just did one last weekend down near Monterey, and we sold a lot of ribs. We tried making some changes to our barbecue sauce at the last minute, which was an error, and we didn't get any trophies. First year we haven't at least placed down there. We've taken first place sauce and first place ribs a couple of times. So,
well, you didn't bring home any trophies for this last trip down there, but you were telling me earlier you guys sold a whole bunch of food.
We did about 540 racks of ribs in 2 days, so we were jumping.
For a backyard barbecuer who's inexperienced, do you have a tip you can give someone?
Long and slow. Just keep the temperature down. Give yourself plenty of time. Don't rush it. And unless you're grilling steaks, then you got to do it hot and fast. But if you're trying to do some pulled pork or a brisket or something like that, just take your time, keep the temperature down, and plenty of smoke.
And you were going to tell me what your top secret recipe was? Was that right?
No.
Oh, I must have misunderstood. All right, so I'm not barbecuing tonight then. I have to rely on you for my dinner. Okay.
Take care of that.
At an event like this, do you have a favorite here versus if you're going to be in your backyard cooking something?
Well, the favorite here is my pulled pork. You know, we slow cook 16 hours. That's kind of our specialty. To be honest with you, when I'm cooking something in the backyard, I go usually something weird and exotic because when I'm doing thousands of pounds of pulled pork, it just doesn't feel like a day off when I'm doing it in the backyard.
So give me an example of something kind of exotic you've done in your backyard.
A little alligator. Got some alligator online, and actually they sell a whole alligator. I'm tempted to do that at one of the events. Just open up the cooker and scare everybody.
So can we expect to see you here again next year?
Oh, yeah. I'll be back if they'll have me.
I don't think you have to worry about that part. I noticed as we're talking here, you got people crowding around us. I think they're expecting you to pull something out of the smoker or something.
Yeah, probably should get to work.
Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, and you were going to tell me real quick, what was your top secret recipe again?
Next year.
Oh, it's not.
I'll talk to you about that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Carl.
Thanks.
So Carl owes me a recipe next year, and be sure I will be back to get it. When we come back, we'll talk with a couple guys who were recently inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and meet their new band, Heart by Heart.
So long ago, I was not so strong.